Forum Pulire 2020 is going to be a great think tank, a laboratory of ideas to speak about today's ideas, ideas of the future. Mainly during this first day, we'll be discussing about women and happiness, and over the next few days, hospitality, sense of belonging, even a strong sense of identity. And of course, we'll be speaking about the big problems and great opportunities that the world of professional cleaning and integrated services can offer us. There are topics that are also related to pandemic. Suffice to think of the importance that sanitation has taken the places of hospitality, such as hotels, restaurants, schools, just to quote a few examples, place a great importance on sanitation today. So never as this year the discussion will be related to the world situation, the pandemic in the world, how this pandemic is affecting all our lives, with all what stems from uncertainties, concerns, and unknowns. There are going to be a plethora of guests, both Italians and foreign guests, and this year the confrontation will be even more interesting than in the past. Of course, though acknowledging how important Forum Pulire has always been. Close to me, we have Tony D'Andrea, who is ISA Pulire Network Managing Director, who will be welcoming us and will also set the edition within its framework. Good morning to you all. This is a very precious opportunity that given, because this comes as a completion of a long and hard work that was featured by very many surprises and drawbacks. Today's conference is very important because it is opening a series of interesting events. When we closed our forum in 2018, we were planning to meet again in person in 2020. Forum stems from the willingness to share institutional themes so that the material then can be used over the following months. The content of guests always contributed to inspiring us on what we could do in a different manner to improve our scenario. This year, we had to accept this condition. Bowman told us that a solid society has turned into liquid society. These past months, we realized that the liquid society has become a gaseous society. So we are in the air. We are everywhere in the world. This grants us a few opportunities because there are no longer geographical barriers. So our clients and partners from the United States or China or Latin America can follow us. There's not going to be language barriers because simultaneous translation is provided in English, and there is a text that is provided in Spanish and Portuguese in the form of subtitles. So we try to be as accessible and understandable as possible. We selected all these themes at a time when happiness, women, hospitality, and sense of belonging represented to us important topic, but never as today the topic of happiness was close to the topic of sanitation and cleaning, and we tried to delve into it thanks to the speakers that you'll be meeting over the next few days. Hopefully this attempt that we made, which was very difficult, but still we did this with great passion, can be shared with you. Of course, there are acknowledgements I have to make. Of course, our sponsors, institutions, trade associations that are hosting us today in Rome, trade unions, the very many companions that supported us, our work, and this journey. And thank you to you all, the participants who will be following us over the next 4 days and 8 sessions. Now I leave the floor to John Barrett, who wants to greet us. Thank you very much.
Well, good morning from Chicago. I want to take this opportunity to welcome everyone to Forum Pulire 2020. To say that this has been a crazy year is an understatement. And speaking of crazy, you probably have noticed that it's election season here in the United States. I can assure you that owing to a host of controversies, it's looking increasingly like we won't know the results of the election until well after Election Day. How about that? One thing I can tell you, though, is that while the world is upside down, Tony D'Andre and the whole Pulire team is on top of their game and is poised to deliver an exciting Pulire Forum 2020. And while virtually every other event around the planet has been postponed or canceled, Pulire stepped up and created a remarkable event. Now, like all past forums, this one is designed to challenge and connect you to the issues of today. I also think you'll be surprised about how effective and how impactful the new format is. Of course, there's no substitute for face-to-face, and I can't wait to return to Verona in 2021. So all the best and have a great forum.
Thank you to John Barrett. I refer back to some of the words that he addressed to us during his greeting. This is definitely a very challenging edition, the most one, not just because of its context, this hybrid situation relying a lot on remote media, but also with respect to how it was conceived. Very many things have happened and changed because of the pandemic. Forum Pulire, irrespective of everything, will manage to set new scenarios to make us think of our new developments, our new behaviors. Our life is changing. So new knowledge prompted by our discussion, by our guests, and before starting with a great friend of Forum Pulire, Professor Giulio Sapelli, we would like to show you a video.